What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Matrix21 back with a new episode of Fresh Kicks. We'll go over upcoming sneakers and I give you all the release information and just all knowledge I know about the sneakers. So before we get into it, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well so you never miss a video. Check out my X page at Matrix21 and my Insta shop at TD Made It. Both links are down below in the description. But enough of that, let's go. Let's get to the kicks. So today we'll be taking a look at the TMNT and Adidas Superstar Shell Toe. Pretty dope, pretty different. I hadn't talked about any shell toes or on my channel before, so let's get right into it. Part one is breakdown overall look at the sneaker, colors, materials, stuff like that. So let's get right on into it. So here they are, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adidas Superstar Shell Toes. I mean, it's quite obvious that it's a TMNT straight from the jump because of the colors. Had that green for the upper, red, and then kind of like a sail looking for the shell toe, midsole, and gun bottom. The thing looks pretty dope. I love that lace lock on it. The new braid for the, you know how it is. So the colors used are craft green, Pantone, and shadow green. So yeah, they look pretty dope. Look pretty clean. Like I said, you know, you get the two colors of green and then that Pantone, which is that red, and then you get that little sail looking color on it. Once again, like I said, you have mostly green for the uppers. Even the way the shoe is structured and the texture on the shoe gives that turtle vibe, which I like. And then you have the red going down the side for the three stripes, which kind of just reminiscent of Raphael in my opinion. I'm surprised they didn't make different colors of these, but it is what it is. And like I said, it looks kind of old school, kind of retro with that kind of color, especially on that midsole and then on the shell toe. White laces, once again, gun bottom. It looks pretty clean. On the actual tag on it, you have a turtle shell with the Adidas. And on the insole, you have the TMNT, the old school TMNT for the insole. And I'll get it now because that logo is for the old school comic, the original comic. And all of the turtles in the original comic had red face mask on. So that's why you got the red for this one. And it looks clean, it looks dope. I mean, I like the way it looks, and it works very well. So I'm glad they decided to do that. You have that red mask on the front of the sneaker too. That's why I said it's the old school version of it and not the newer version. But here it is again. Like I said, you see most of that texture with that kind of lighter green. Then you have a more darker green going around the sock liner on the back of the sneaker as well with the Adidas logo. And it looks pretty clean. Once again, you have that gun bottom and nothing going on crazy about this. Just a regular old gun bottom for Superstar. Nothing crazy, but it works. It looks nice. And I think you had to put a gun bottom on this. Anything else wouldn't have looked as well. It looked as good in my opinion. And this works pretty well. Once again, beneath the actual sock liner, the insole, you have a City Sewer logo. And like I said, here's the way the insoles look pretty clean. So, and once again, you have that old school TMNT logo and the Adidas logo on the other side. You have other little things on the insole, so it looks pretty clean. And now we get to one of my favorite things about this sneaker, the packaging. The packaging looks dope. It's like that old school Ninja Turtle toy with the blister pack, but it has like on the back end is the comic book backing, and it looks dope, man. I love the way they did this. I love when sneakers do stuff like that. So now let's move on to release information. So let's get right into it. So these things should be releasing on March 22nd, 2024 on Adidas.com for $130. $130 ain't bad at all in my opinion. It's a pretty decent price. But I mean, like I said, I don't own any shell toes. And to me, $130 may be a little high for shell toes nowadays. But it is what it is. I mean, like I said, it's a collaboration. It's a lot of extra stuff going on here. The materials look good. The suede on it looks nice. The leather looks nice and kind of represents the turtle. And I like the way that looks. So, I mean, $130 ain't bad. Like I said, once again, Adidas.com. With the packaging being how they are, I would expect for these to be somewhat limited. And I would expect these to not sit around. Especially for TMT fans that just want to get them. These ain't just going for sneaker fans. These are going for TMT fans. And that's the reason why I think these will not sit. Even at $130, I don't think these are going to sit. They look pretty cool, look pretty dope, and they're very, very different. So if you want these bad boys, drop that $130, get on it, and don't miss out on it. But I think these should go pretty well. So next up, we move on to value or my speculated value. So will these gain value long term? Will they shoot up and be a collector's item over time? It's kind of, with this one, I kind of thought one way, then now I'm thinking another way. I put it slightly above retail at 150 to 170, but on second thought, I think these may shoot up a little bit more than that, just because I think this is going to be a collector's item. I think a lot of people that's like TMNT fans are going to go for these sneakers, which is going to push up the price on them. They'll pay a little bit more than regular sneakerhead would, I think, just because it's something different. And I think this may hit that 200 mark eventually. But I think it's a sneaker that people will buy, and because once again, because of their packaging, won't open it. Just keep them, put them up, display them with the TMNT stuff, and that's about it. So I like them. So moving on, we got Rock and Stock, where I go over what the overall common buyer may think about these. So is it a rock, stock, or pass? With this, it's pretty straightforward in my opinion. And now, once again, like I said, I may be second guessing what I said about this one, because I said it should be a rock or a stock. I think most people are going to get these and stock them. Like I said, put them on display in their displays, and then that's about it. I don't think people are going to wear these. But like I said, it's a dope sneaker that I think should be worn, should be seen. But like I said, as a collector, and I am a collector, I can understand people buying these, especially if you're into TMNT, and just putting them on the wall or putting them in your collection and never taking them out of the packaging. That'd be a shame, but it is what it is. It's a dope looking sneaker, and it's a dope collectible at the same time. So like I said, I think most people will buy these to stock them, but they may rock them, but definitely I don't think you should pass on them. The price is too good for it. So now let's move on to the recap of my final grade. So once again, these are set to release on March 22nd, 2024 at Adidas.com and Adidas retailers. Should be $130 for these. And I think these are all only available in men's sizes. I think it's dope. It comes with that little comic book as well. And like I said, the comic book backing for the packaging is dope as well. The shoe is cool, old school Ninja Turtle. So I like the way they did it. They did a really good job with this, put a lot of detail in it, even though it doesn't seem like it. It's packed with detail. And it just looks dope. Like I said, for a collector, I think this is a piece that you really need for your collection. If you're into TMNT, and if you just like sneakers, I think it's a conversation piece, and the people will buy these. Just so people be like, hey, what are those? And maybe people may not like how they look because they are out there, but I think they are a dope sneaker overall. So I think if you want these, definitely put your footwork in on them, because more than sneaker collectors will be going after these. So it is what it is. So I give these bad boys a 6.5 out of 10. It's a cop in my opinion. I give it such a low grade because overall it's not a great looking sneaker, but as a collectibles item, it is pretty cool. So 6.5 is pretty good for this. It's a cop in my opinion just because it is what it is, and it's a little bit different, and it's a little bit nice. So I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about these? What are your thoughts on them? Will you pick these up? Will you pass on them? If you do pick them up, do you plan on wearing them, or do you plan on just keeping them in your collection? That's all I have for you on this one. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well so you never miss a video. This your boy Matrix 21. Peace. Talk to you all later. Bye.